What's up, you guys? It's pieceofkv. Welcome back to my channel. I know I'm looking rough. I'm gonna do a chit chat video with you guys while I take down my box braids. Yeah, they're grown out. So let's just get straight into the video. All right, you guys. So, oh my God, I cannot stand still to this day to record myself talking. It's like super unnatural for me to come on camera and just talk to the camera, even though I kind of been doing YouTube for a very long time. So please excuse me if I'm constantly looking at myself and not at you. But yeah, you guys, so I'm fresh off of work and you know, I don't know, I'm so stuck between being formal and being informal on my channel because like I want it to be consistent, but of professionalism, but I still feel like there has to be an element for me to just do something so simplistic that I don't have to overthink, which is something like this. So I'm recording off of my MacBook webcam. Like I just need something simple, straight to the point where I could just come and talk and like be face to face with you guys, because all that editing and setting up and stuff, it's just, I am so over it. So right now I'm in a place where I don't want to do, you guys, I just feel like I have so much to say and I'm just going to start pouring everything out. So I know some people are actually still subscribing to me, which I find fascinating, you know, because I rarely put out content now, but I thank you guys for still finding some, I don't know, benefit in following me. I am going to keep posting. I don't want to just downplay myself like, oh, you're following me for no reason. But, you know, I don't upload as much as I usually would back in the day, which is kind of still a lie because I barely uploaded. But you know, I felt like my content was still useful like years later. Oh God. So I'm Kaylee. I used to be Love Some K, Some More K, K Serene, and now I'm pieceofkv. We're stopping at pieceofkv. I'm not doing this anymore. Even though I still love Some K and Some More K, those are like my babies and my beginner names, and I'll probably still find a use for it. But yep, this is me years later, grown freaking woman now. But yeah, you know, life is just so different now on YouTube, and I don't know, let me see, where's my hair stop? My hair is real short. It's probably like up here, so we'll go like down here. Yeah, like a Egyptian. I don't even know where to start. I kind of wanted to do a live because I feel like that's more interactive versus me talking to myself about things that I don't even know if people care to hear about. That's the thing that I feel like I lack so much on my YouTube channel, is like present social interaction. Like this whole you comment, I comment back thing is just, it's just not really what I want. Like I would prefer to have a YouTube where like I genuinely can just post every day or every other day, you know, like make a dialogue out of the platform versus everything being so formal. You know, I would prefer, you guys see I've gained so much weight. I've gained like a whole bunch of weight. I was never this big. I was skinny most of my life. And in the past year, let me see, because that angle is horrible. For like the past 2 years now, your girl has been packing on weight, like big time. Honestly, I'm not, it's like I like it, but then I don't like it. Like I feel like guys like it, but I don't like it. Because I'm not used to being this big, and I'm not used to seeing myself like this. I just see myself as fat. I'm like, girl, you are big, boy. But anyways, so I got the waves in the background that's supposed to like relax me because I was so nervous to come and talk on a camera. It's ridiculous. It's not ridiculous because I know that a lot of people feel that way. They don't like to come and talk to a screen. That's how they feel. Like, it just feels very impersonal and probably awkward. And honestly, I still feel that way sometimes. And I think that's a lot of times why I don't come and talk, because I'm like, these people don't care about what I have to say. But at the end of the day, it is my channel, and I have to constantly remind myself that, like, I own the creativity, or I own whatever is posted. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you guys do play a part in what I post as far as what you guys like to see. You know, there's like an entertainment and informative aspect to me posting for you guys. But honestly, I started this channel for an outlet for myself, and it actually benefited other people. Yeah, you know, I started posting my YouTube videos, hair tutorials, because I learned how to do my hair in high school. And you know, I would go on YouTube to look at tutorials, and I was like, oh my god, these girls are on here like doing their thing. Like, I could do this. I literally looked at girls do hairstyles, and I was like, I could do this. And I just started recording, and it was so fun for me. It was so fun, and I actually learned how to take care of my hair in the process, you know. And I learned, most of what I learned about hair is from YouTube. Like, I never had like a dream of being like a hairstylist or anything. All I ever wanted to be was like a YouTuber. That was like my dream. But I guess as I've grown up, I would just speak for myself, of course, because there are people who are legit YouTubers and it's a credible like business for them. For me, I had to go through so many different pathways to figure out what I wanted to do and be in life, and YouTube was like one of them. I just wanted to be a YouTube star so bad. Oh my god, all I wanted to be was a YouTuber, and like everything was out of the window. I didn't want to go to college. Like, bro, I just want to be a YouTuber. So it took me a long time to realize, like, that's my alarm for work. It took me a long time to realize, like, girl, there's more to life than YouTube. There's more to me than YouTube. There's more, like, YouTube is just one aspect of life, and you can have that, but don't limit yourself to other things that you're capable of. So with all that being said, I went back to college, and I'm still finishing college. Jesus Christ, I've been there a long freaking time. But I'll just tell my story as if some of you guys don't know. This is why I hate recording, because it's like, I feel like you can't even mess up, and then you want to edit everything that you mess up, and you don't want to confuse people either in your long-winded stories. So I'm just going to make it snappy. So I went to high school. I did half a day. My senior year, I did half a day in high school, and then the other half, I would leave campus and go to cosmetology school, because I don't even know how I found out about the program, but I was already doing hair on YouTube by then, and you know, the videos were kind of like blowing up. And so I wanted to pursue hair school. I think my counselor had told me about it. So I went to cosmetology school because it was already something that I was interested in, obviously skilled in, I guess. So if I would have started my junior year, I would have finished, but I ended up having to go back as an adult. So I was supposed to go for the summer. That didn't happen. So I finished high school with literally half of the program done. And then the spring came around, and I ended up going to college. And, you know, I went to school for computer engineering. And every time I said that to someone on campus, like, oh, what do you know, when you're meeting people for the first time, they're like, oh, what are you going to school for? I would say computer engineering. They're like, oh my God. Like, everybody was so in awe by that major. And I love that feeling, you know, of like people just being so impressed. And, you know, I went through it. I got a C in the class, but my heart wasn't in it. You know, I was just like a person who was like full of passion. And, you know, I was like one of those big believers in like follow your heart. Like, I was just so deep into that kind of mentality that it was like, I just wanted to do something that I was genuinely passionate about, like something that I was very happy to do and something that I felt was fitting for me. And I didn't feel like that was at the time college or computer engineering. And although I may have been skilled in it, I just didn't feel like, I feel like, I'm just doing this for the money and this is not where my heart is at. So I left college that semester after spring. I came home and I had all intentions on going back to college because I didn't want to come back and live home. I love my freedom in college. But things just took a major turn. I mean, so many events transpired that summer that I came home from college. But I just started thinking differently. I can't give you all the details because we'll be here for 5 years, but I felt like I was already leaning towards that. I was just like so confused. I felt lost. I didn't know what to do. I was scared to tell my dad. I didn't know like what to do next. And honestly, I figured I already started hair school to begin with. This is something that I'm interested in, and it could be a pathway for me that's better than where I am. So why not just finish it? And I think, I just kind of set my heart on at least finishing hair school. So that's what I did. And everything, honestly, I feel like everything happens the way it's supposed to in life. Like we always try to, like sometimes you regret things or you feel like you could have done things differently. But I honestly believe like in that time in my life, everything happened the way it was supposed to. And still to this day, I'm grateful for it. Like I look back at that time and just be like so in awe because everything just aligned for me when I decided to do things like my way, like what genuinely felt natural to me. And so I went back to cosmetology school. And honestly, I just wanted to finish. You just want to have that accomplishment under your belt. Like, you don't want to start something and just leave it halfway, not knowing where it could take you. So for me, I went through cosmetology school and it was like butterflies in the beginning. And towards the end, I was like, oh no, I need to go. I do not want to be a cosmetologist. Do not put me behind a chair. I will never do this. I will never do this. Like I left hair school just feeling so drained. And it just sounds so crazy because it's like, wow, I went through all that to make this happen. And then I still didn't I didn't fall in love with it. Like I didn't love hair. I didn't love to do other people's hair. I only loved YouTube. Like I only loved YouTube. I only wanted to do YouTube. I only wanted to like sit in my room and perfect my hair and like do it for hours and create content and be creative and do the edits and the photos. Like I loved that world. I did not love standing in a salon freaking all day hurting my body with these difficult clients. It was a mess. It was a mess. Bro, the emotions like coming back as we speak. I just remember leaving hair school saying to my teacher, like, I don't think I really want to do hair. I think I just want to do YouTube. And this girl was like, yeah, I feel the same way. She's like, I've been thinking about leaving the salon. Like, it was just crazy. But at the end of the day, I did finish the program, and I do to this day have my cosmetology license, and I renew it every other year. So I still have that under my belt, and that will always be something that I could use whenever needed. So I will never regret it. It was still a great experience. And I still utilize most of everything I've learned because at the end of the day, I do my own hair. And if I have daughters, I will be doing their hair. Like, it still benefits me in the long run. So, that's just that. So after I finished cosmetology school, I kind of just ended up in a place where like, what the heck am I doing? Like what's next? I don't know what to do now because now I'm over here talking about I don't want to work in a salon. So let me see. I think I ended school not even that long. I'm trying to think. I ended school like March of maybe 2016, I think. And I ended up going back to college because I didn't know what to do. I was thinking about moving, all type of crazy stuff. I was like, I'm going off to Texas, starting a new life with no money, like no education, no nothing. And you talk about you don't even want to use the license that you just went to school for. It just didn't make any sense. So my dad, he was like, why don't you go back to school? And honestly, my heart was more open to it because I didn't know what I was doing now either. So it's like, hey, I guess I will go back to school. So I did end up going back to college. And from that journey on, I've been in college ever since then. And, you know, I went through some major changes. When I say major changes, I mean like I've changed what I wanted to get my degree in more than once. And that's a journey in itself, trying to figure out what you want to do as a career. And college really made me think hard about who I want to be, what I want to become as far as my career goes, what kind of income do I want to make, like real life stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, life is sweet and you can do whatever you want, but when you're broke, like, that life sucks. It really, really sucks when you're broke. And to tie it all back into YouTube, I remember when I was doing YouTube in high school, I was living with my dad and life was great. You feel me? My dad paid for everything. What did I have to pay for? Absolutely nothing. My life was sweet. And then when I started getting out here on my own, I went to college and everything like that, and my dad's not sending me no money and like that type of stuff, my whole life changed, bro. Everything changed for me. Like, I was living the dream when I was on YouTube. Of course, most kids are. Your parents are providing for you, for most people. But for me, my parents were providing for me. I didn't have to worry about money. And so, of course, I have all day to create content and just be in La La Land and just be cute and have, like, talk to boys and me and my friends, we going out and all that type of stuff. You feel me? So content came easy. But then when life really hit me, it was like, yeah, you need to go out here and make some money. And then once I started making my own money, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to spend money on clothes. I don't want to spend money on hair. Like, I didn't want to buy anything that was non-essential to me. And so really, I just stopped spending money. And I just got crazy. You know, I wouldn't spend any money on myself. I stopped getting my nails done, my feet done. I stopped buying clothes for a really, really, really long time. Like, bro, like 2 or 3 years. I stopped buying clothes. I didn't go out. You know, so much has changed, bro. I got saved. Like, that played a huge part in everything because, bro, like, my whole life just changed. My whole life just changed. And I was still sorting out things as far as, like, Christianity goes. What kind of person do I want to be? Like, a lot has transpired in these, like, past 2-3, I mean, it's not even 2-3 years. Maybe it's, like, 4 years. Like, 4 or 5 years now, because like I'm a lot older than when I started on here. But yeah, I've like literally transformed. Like, as an adult, I'm like a completely different person now. And so now life is more so about responsibility, of course. And, you know, I'm just always trying to stay mindful of like my spending. And I feel like that plays a huge part in my channel because, like, then I wanted to become a minimalist. And all those ideas and all the creativeness that I used to get when I was younger came from me just not having to worry about anything. And so I can be expressive as I want, buying all these clothes, you know, I can go buy all this hair if I felt like I could change my hair every week and stuff and create a video. Like, life's not like that no more. I literally, my first year at, I started working at a school. I was a pre-K paraprofessional. When I say these kids, I will not talk about people's kids. I really did love working with kids. It really, really showed me that I deeply enjoy working with kids. I just love that atmosphere. But them kids are a lot. They're a lot working with young kids, working with kids, a lot. I don't even have the words. It's a lot. And like literally, it was driving me crazy. Like, I was just so stressed out. You feel me? And boy, I was coming to work looking busted. Like, you would never know that I was so into beauty and fashion, all that stuff. You would never know I was a YouTuber and like this was my dream. Like, no, you would never know that. You would think like, dang, like life's hitting me hard as a young adult. And not making no money and working in a stressful environment, like, really will take a toll on you and like change your personality almost if you let it, because you just become sad, you're depressed, you're just on how they say autopilot. You're just coming to work every day. You feel me? I made the most of it. That's what I wanted to say. I made the best of it, you know, and I build relationships there that I'm still thankful for. And I'm still going back, but thank God I got a promotion and your girl's going to be doing good. So honestly, what's sad is that I feel like I can like finally start getting my life back together because I'm about to start making like a real income, and that is going to change major things for me. So, and then also, you know, everything's not about money, of course. It's been a lot of things that I feel like I had to go through as like a maturing adult. You feel me? Like I'm going to be 25 next year. And like you just start self-reflecting more often, and you start thinking more about like what you want out of your own life. It's not about like fun and games anymore. So, you know, like I feel like I'm ready now to get out there. Whew. You know, finding my own apartment, paying my own bills. Child. Now, I've never done this before, ever. I've lived on my own before, but I wasn't footing the bill. You feel me? Like I didn't have to get out here and like hustle as hard as like now I have to. At the end of the day, I'm not really even hustling that hard because I have a good paying job now. So that job's going to take care of everything. You feel me? And YouTube can kind of go back to a place of just being like a fun outlet for me. And I think that's what I always wanted it to be. And I felt like if a fun outlet for me can turn into a business, then so be it. You feel me? Because I was going to be doing this anyways. And then if somebody want to pay me for something that I was going to probably do anyways, like what great of a blessing is that? You feel me? I'm taking it. But I feel like where I was, it wasn't panning out that way. I didn't want to foot money for no video ideas. I didn't want to like invest in YouTube anymore because I'm like, clearly this is taking me nowhere. But I think what I had to learn is, you know, when you put in money, you make more money back. You make smart investments to give you a good return. So I just stopped investing in YouTube and I wasn't getting a return from it. And I was content with that for a long time. But something about YouTube, bro, just keeps calling me back. I keep coming back to YouTube. So, you know, this time around, I just feel different. About it all. And, you know, I'm looking forward to making more content. So as of now, I am not going to redecorate my room because I don't care to spend money like that. I may try to do like a plant background with a shelf or something. You feel me? Because that's like more aesthetically pleasing to record in. Versus like me trying to do the whole background and lights and stuff. I'm going to try to record my videos during the day so that I could have good lighting and I don't have to do that whole lighting setup. That's painful. I'm going to go buy a ring light because my ring light broke years ago and I just stopped. I just didn't get a new one. I mean, I have a whole entire I have a whole bunch of lights, like a big giant light setup, like I was a photographer or something. So I've just been using those lights, what they call studio lights, versus a ring light and like just that. So, in sunlight, I guess. So, you know, I'm stirring up some stuff. I'm coming back in the game. You feel me? I have some synthetic wigs coming tomorrow because I know it's trendy now for people to try out synthetic wigs and like slaying some styles. And then secretly too, though, I want to color my hair, but I don't want to color my hair because you guys, if only you've seen like my hair journey. I don't even think I have pictures of my whole hair journey, but I should post pictures one day and do like a hair journey pic lodge. I don't know. Do like a hair journey picture timeline. Cause my hair has been through it and I'm so just sad for my hair. I don't want to do anything else to my hair to just make it break off. I'm so tired of starting over with my hair. I'm just so over it. And Yeah, I'm gonna try some synthetic wigs because it's gonna help me to see what that color looks like on me without me actually having to color my hair and then being like, oh, I don't want this color anymore. Bro, all that damage for what? And then how are you supposed to get to your next hair color? Adding more damage. Like, no, I'm not doing that. So I got some blonde hair, I got some pink hair, and I think I want to do like a blue. I want to do a blue because I had blue once upon a time, but yeah, I want to do a blue. And just getting back out there, having more fun with hair. You feel me? This was like always like my fun place, my safe place. Hair is just always, it's like always my go-to. Like it's my go-to creative outlet, I guess. That's it. I'm very expressive through my hair. So, yeah, that's coming soon. And there's so many topics I want to talk about with you guys. First of all, I got to know if you want to hear about it. And then two, I got to figure out how I want to lay it out. Do I do like an official, real cute video? Or do I do something like this where it's just very informal and I'm just talking to you guys? I love the informal. Informal is real cute. Oh, look, my hair is all curly. Yeah, I got to figure it out, you guys. But I think this video is long enough and I'm just going to stop here. All right. I appreciate you guys watching and listening to me. I am going to try to edit this down so that it's not super long, or maybe I'll just put it out there so I don't have to freaking edit. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.